Hey guys, Godzilla A51 here with the unboxing video, the ultimate unboxing video. What I have in here, from what I've seen, it's gonna take my breath away. Trusty knife. Let's get started. Got this flown in right from Japan. First off, got this nice little thank you note. Thank you very much, Japan Shop Sakura. No. Thank you, Japan Shop Sakura. Thank you very much. Because what is in here is my favorite suit. What's inside of here has my favorite suit for any Godzilla film out there. Okay guys, here we go. It is the Godzilla 1991 X Plus figure. The Sakai UG Modeling Collection. It says right here at the top right there. Okay, Godzilla 1991 from Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. A film I highly recommend. A little backstory while I'm opening this. Bunch of jerks from the future called the Futurins. I know, silly name. But they come and tell the Japanese government that their future is over because Godzilla's gonna run amok in the future and pretty much wipe Japan off the face of the earth. So, with their time traveling device that they have, they convince the Japanese government to go back in time with them, namely Miki Sugusa, played by Megumi Odaka, excellent actress. She made the Heisei series. Also, Professor Miyazaki and Terasawa. He's the guy that wrote the book, The Birth of Godzilla, and that's the book that the Futurins used to go back in time. Well, not to go back in time, but to get the hypothesis about his creation. They go back in time. They find a Godzilla sword. They take it away from Lagos Island, where it originally was, and they transport it to the future. But little did they know where they transported it to had radiation, and then he grew back into Godzilla. Then a sub went down to transform because they needed Godzilla because the Futurins created King Ghidorah, and the already big Godzilla fed off of the nuclear power and became this Godzilla, my favorite Godzilla. And now I'm gonna stop BSing. Let's just see what we got here. It's beautiful. Okay. Place the box out of the way. Okay. Here's the big guy inside of the box, or inside the plastic. And That would have sucked. First, set you off to the side, big guy. Sorry guys, I want to avoid any other accidents, so... Okay. Of course, there's always one hiding on me. That's a little odd. The paint on the plastic for the tail seems to be a little different, but you know, with the code number as well, 51045, 51405, so it's not really that important. Okay, and then we have the tip of the tail. Okay. Suppose this is a resting case for the tail, or standing on your stand. It allows you to do stuff with it. Just set him off to the side. Okay, we have the instruction manual now. Thank you for purchasing your Godzilla 1991 X Plus figure. We hope you enjoy and have a wonderful day. Okay. That's just showing how to install the tail. Okay. Now, like with all X Plus figures, this guy has a date with a blow dryer. Okay guys, we have gotten the tail on, and jeez, oh man, he's got a long ass tail. Okay, so like I said before, I guess I do have a bias towards this figure because Godzilla 91 is my favorite suit from the Heisei series, and pretty much when I think of Godzilla, this is the Godzilla I think of. This is not the Rick Boy figure, so it doesn't have the light up dorsal plates. But, alright, let's get into what we can see. Alright. First off. Okay. Here's a front profile look of Godzilla 91. He's got the tree bark skin, the gray, charcoal gray, very, well, I guess, light black, whatever, color scheme. Okay. Here's do a 360 look of him. Okay. There's a better look at his dorsal plates. When placing the tail on, it was kind of tricky because this end went in as well, but here Now, it wasn't a problem for me to do this. It's just when you get this figure, and I highly recommend that you do. Hold on. Okay. These dorsal plates, they rub together. See how this one is bent kind of in a different angle? It's so that when you're placing them in, they kind of rub together. So please be very careful when putting them in. You know, pretty much every collector I've ever spoken to, they're careful. I'm just reiterating, you know, just be careful. Okay. There's his left side. And back to the front. You can see with the length of his tail, it's getting kind of difficult to find a, not accurate, but a good spot to have him standing to show him off to you guys. Alright, now, comparisons. The Bandai Godzilla 1991 that came out and with Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah has a couple of things similar to this Godzilla figure. Besides it being an older figure, okay, here's a comparison. You both see that both Godzilla 91 figures, the mouths are closed. They are fixed closed. And I'm a big fan of that kind of figure for Godzilla. I have a lot of figures of him roaring or his mouth just being open. When his mouth is closed, it makes it look a lot cooler when he's standing on your when he's on your stand. Here, let's move him out of the way. When he's on your stand, and it looks like he's just thinking and plotting. It's just, I love that look on Godzilla's face whenever his mouth is closed. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it when he roars as well, but still, I like the figure when his mouth is closed. Okay, let's bring in for a closer look at some details. All right, here's the face. Okay. Yeah, there's a side profile from the right side. Okay. There's Godzilla looking right at you. He has his eyes kind of down, or the shadows going over his eyes. So it seems like he's plotting against you. Okay. Okay, and that's from his left side. Okay, I like how the ears, great articulation with the ears, with how they're poking out like that. Turning them around. Well, the dorsal plates come down as they start off on the top of his head and then come down his neck. So, and then we have the eyes. Okay, let's get a little closer look at them. Look into the camera. Well, kind of a lot of shadows I have set up in my room like this, so sorry about that. Closer look at his eyes. Wait for it to focus. Come on, focus. Okay. There we go. Alright. You see, like, with the brownish orange tinting to his eyes. Both looking forward. Awesome. Okay. We have the teeth. Okay. Have the dual fangs coming down, carrying that over from the 1954 Godzilla into the Heisei series. Good stuff. Okay. Okay. Then we have the neck. Okay. You can see his gills around his neck coming down like this. Okay. Excellent articulation. Okay. Then we have his arms and his chest raised up like they're in combat mode. Okay. Alright. There's a left side from there. There. Push that down. The left side. Okay. Okay. Now, we have the hips and the legs. Great space apart from each other. Very suit accurate with it. You know, really cool. Okay. You have the feet. Now, something that I've just noticed, pretty sure you guys have noticed this before I have. I forgot to put down his little tail thing. So what we're gonna do is put his tail up. There we go. Now his feet are nice and flat and much better. Okay. So, alright, where were we? Oh, yes. Now, let's move on to the tail. Oh boy. This tail is pretty long for a Godzilla figure. X Plus is really good at it, but this is my first Yuji Sakai figure, and geez, that's a long ass tail. Okay, and down. Okay. All right, and last thing we're gonna look at is dorsal plates. Love the dorsal plates. They have the two-tone paint job for them, like with other Godzilla figures as well. Like the dark gray on the inside with the ivory color on the outside of it. No, sorry. The way how they come down as well. Great spacing amongst them, except for this one seems to be rubbing into this one, but you know, it's not that big a deal. You know? Okay guys, that is Godzilla 1991 by X Plus. Excellent figure. I highly recommend. Excellent articulation, excellent size, just beautiful. Just excellent figure. I highly recommend for anyone to buy this. Now the only problem is to find a spot to put him. Well, that's what I like to call good problems. Okay guys, this is Godzilla 851. Saying see y'all later.